Greetings, brothers and sisters. Greetings. First and foremost, must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters are truly, again, blessed by this quick message, by this quick word. Getting ready to go into the office, man, to start my work day. And it's been a challenging few couple weeks, man, just dealing with life aggravations, life transitions, just taking each day as the Lord gives and try to work the best of those situations, man. So what I want to speak about today, brothers and sisters, man, is anxiety, worries, burdens, trials. These are the things that will come in this life, especially if you're a spiritual person, a person that's living by biblical principles. These things will happen, and in times that might not be convenient for you. It's going to happen, and when it happens, we have to be able to approach it in a way we can be at peace when we deal with it. Okay. In Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 and 7, and in Matthew 6 and 34, it talks about general anxiety about today, about tomorrow, and about our daily lives. Some of us deal with this as a thing of normality, anxiety and worrying. It's just human nature a lot of times. You know, part of that anxiety or worry is you losing your job, having financial pressure put up on you. And James 1 verses 2 through 4 and Romans 5 3 through 4, it talks about the suffering that will test your faith. Okay, but when suffering tests your faith, test your faith, you will be able to endure. If you steadfast and you stay the course, you will be able to endure, even though emotional pain will come with that. You see? And then obviously the fear, the fear of the unknown, the fear of what's going to happen. That is also a key component in this thing, man. In Isaiah 41 and 10 and also John 14 and 1, it speaks about not just fear in itself, but overwhelming fear, okay, in regards to future events. Like you prepping for something that might not even happen down the road, but right now you're stuck in a state where you are already kind of worrying before it even manifests, something that might not even manifest. But because in your state of worrying, your state of fear, your state of anxiety, you're already taking on something that you might not have to be taking on, so to speak. Also, man, you can be physically exhausted, stressed out, you know, trying to cope with life stresses, trying to cope with life aggravations. Trust me, man. And Matthew 11, 28 through 30 speaks about the weight of heavy labor or overwhelming life circumstances, man. Yeah. And I'm very familiar with overwhelming life situations, and the Lord has always allowed me to bounce back every time. And so it's always a lesson to be learned. No one likes to be stressed, fear, anxiety, and all those things. Nobody really wants to deal with that. You know, it's not a great feeling, but it's part of life. It's something we have to get through and go through. That's why you remain faithful and pray to Yahweh through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, and just know, man, no matter what, you'll be able to overcome it, man. Yeah. I mean, when you look in the Bible, there's several individuals that you can look at that experience stress, and I'm talking about a high level of stress. Job, everybody know the story of Job. This man endured extreme sudden loss when it came to his wealth, when it came to his family, when it came to his health. So you saw the hand that was dealt to Job. I don't think nobody wants that hand dealt to them, but you see, Job is a beautiful example of someone who experienced stress. Look at King David. You know, King Saul wanted him dead, you know, and he feared for his life. So imagine what that's like, man. Someone wants you dead, you running for your life, and you ain't did nothing that warrants you being killed. But that's what's being put in front of you. You see? Apostle Paul. Everybody knew Apostle Paul was someone that was persecuting the Lord's people and then became a great servant of the Lord. You see? Paul, you know, he was subject to persecution. He was subject to being in prison. And people physically wanted to put hands on Paul as he spread the gospel. So these are spiritual men that can relate to a lot of the things that we as people will experience, we as people will endure. Look at, you know, Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. You know, look what he went through, man, the anguish, the things that he went through, especially in the Garden of Gethsemane. I mean, just to name a few. So, I understand, brothers and sisters, man, in this life that we live, you know, we're going to have these experiences. But when these experiences shall come, we have to stay prayed up and be faithful, man, and trust and know that the Lord is going to carry us through. You have to trust, know, and believe that. So if it's anybody out there today that's dealing with an extreme level of fear, extreme level of anxiety, extreme level of worry, put that in the hands of Yahweh, and he gonna take care of it. All you gotta do is sit back and just take each day that you got in front of you, and you just deal with that day. Don't try to pre-anticipate what the end of the week gonna look like during your current struggle, during your current crisis, or during your current aggravation. Get through today. If you're able to rise to your feet today, you already halfway won your battle. The other part of it is getting through your day. Now that you've rise, now that the Lord has allowed you to rise to your feet, the other part is to go about your day like you normally do. Don't pre-anticipate what you think it's going to be. Go at it as business as usual. Do the things that you normally do. And you deal with things as they happen, not as you think they may happen. That's not reality. Deal with what's really happening. We only control what we can control. Don't stress and worry about things out of your control. I hope somebody sincerely, I hope you sincere brothers and sisters were truly, truly edified by this quick word, man. And we give all praises, glory, and honor to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, Yahushua, for allowing this word to come out. And listen, man, when it's all said and done, keep Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, Yahushua, first in everything that you do. And when it's all said and done, bring the masseuse.